Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Alex Happ gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Into the box now, Ted Tyson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 120.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball foul tip, but straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on to it for the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Kevin Brewster, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Happ is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Alexi Ortega, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. The 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Armstrong is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Paul Steins is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
So digging in now, J.C. Embry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, J.C.
Now here it comes.
That's a ball. Oh, that's too high.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the catcher, Jesse.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Batting third, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Digging in, Pete Armstrong. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Brennan Davis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. That's in the basket. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Standing in now, Robbie Oldham. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Got him. At the plate, Robbie Waite, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball in there, 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. There's ball 4.
Batting 7, the catcher, John Clark.
Up next for the Buccos, John Clark. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Waite, base runner at first with one out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Matthew Berg.
In now, Matthew Berg. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second now, one man out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Suzuki is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Paul Stein.
So here now is the pitcher, Paul Steins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Up high, 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
At the plate, Ted Tyson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. The 0-1. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. But the Pirates are on the board first thanks to this home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Sammy Sosa.
The right fielder,
First pitch on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard.
the left fielder, Ito.
The next Cub up, Sito Suzuki. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Santiago.
At the plate, Freddie Santiago, as he'll take a look at ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. The ball and 2 strikes. None out, runners at first and second. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate now, Ryan Buckner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The set and the 1-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-2. Here it is. Him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Kevin Brewster. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out away with a called strike. A ball and a strike. Hit hard but foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Misses, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Struck him out. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Alexi Ortega. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
One out, nobody on. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brennan Davis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brennan Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Into the box now, Robbie Oldham fouled away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Pirates leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Alex Happ.
The pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Tyson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
So striding forward now, J.C. Embry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2. Into the box now, Jesse Padilla. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Pete Armstrong. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-0 pitch on the way. Looking at his career totals, Armstrong is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
2 out with the man at first. 2-2 now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Robbie Waite. He drew a walk his first time up.
Robbie Waite.
Now the pitch. Drilled down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
At the plate, John Clark, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Grounded to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Matthew Berg is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
High in the air out to center field. Armstrong is right there, 1 down.
The pitcher, number 31, Paul. Sign.
The pitcher, Paul Steins, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The right fielder, number 2, Ted Tyson.
Coming to the plate now, Ted Tyson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout. A big strikeout in this game, too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in, Kevin Brewster has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Padilla finds it, and that ends the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Bucks out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Sammy Sosa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit sharply toward the right side. Tyson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in, Sito Suzuki. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. One out, nobody on. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now. And that misses as well. Ball four, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Now the 1-0. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
Ortega.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball. Down.
The 1-0. Lifted into center field. Armstrong is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brennan Davis.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brennan Davis. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch coming, here it is. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sosa is there, 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Robbie Oldham.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Robbie Oldham. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Armstrong is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Buckner. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And now pitch on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And that's the 2nd out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready once again, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side.
Dan, you see it every night. Guys try and pound the zone. They try and pound in, and they miss middle.
You know, D-Row, some pitchers just aren't comfortable pitching on that inner half of the plate, either to righties or lefties, and that's just a case of a ball being left out over the plate and hit for a bullet.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And this throw gets away from him.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
To the plate now, Keith Armstrong, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
So now to the plate, Sammy Sosa, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Change-up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slider laid off for a ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in once again, Sito Suzuki, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2 out, bases loaded. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Wow, grand slam on opening day? That's gotta feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout, and I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad.
Now batting.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-2 Chicago. Matt Brister is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
48, Matt Brister.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Robbie Waite.
The second baseman, Robbie Waite.
First offering on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Now at the plate, John Clark. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. That's inside. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Sharp ground ball to third. To second for one. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Matthew Bird.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matthew Berg. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Cubs lead this one 5-2. Warren Imro is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 43, Warren Imro.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one, no.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1.
Oh, that's good.
Well, that's ball three, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
The 3-1. This is skied into short left center. Davis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
One out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Jimmy Grimes will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 2. Billy Palmer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Billy Palmer.
Mike Soriano is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 2, Ted Tyson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ted Tyson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
(5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Stepping in now, Kevin Brewster, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and the deficit remains 5-2. Brian Rodriguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 13, Brian Rodriguez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, J.C. Embry.
The second baseman, J.C. Embry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Now the pitch.
Nope. That's out 2-2.
And he struck him out.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Jesse Padilla, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Pete Armstrong, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Outside and low, 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-1.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
To the plate now, Sammy Sosa. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ronnie Wickert is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Ronnie Wickert.
Leading off the inning, Alexi Ortega, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ortega.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Brennan Davis will be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he got him. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now at the plate, Brennan Davis. First pitch on its way. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Fouled off. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Wickert, just 24 years of age. He was a supplemental round selection back in the 2022 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Robbie Oldham. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
So now to the plate, Robbie
The
Wade.
second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Bucks draw a bit closer on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 3. Jonathan Armas is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jonathan Armas.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Sito Suzuki. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Big swing of the bat by this guy in his last one. A grand slam that drove in 4, and that's helped this team lead by 2 runs up to this point.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tyson has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Ready for another chance, Freddie Santiago. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jason.
Now in the box, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
2 strikes.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Now the skipper's on the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Ladies
Thomas
and
Nicholas
your
comes out of the
attention,
bullpen to shut
The
things
changes
down here in the
for
ninth.
Cubs. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 1, Thomas Nicholas. Now playing shortstop. and
Kicking
batting
off the
9,
top of the ninth, John
Number 2,
Clark,
Nicholas
and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Matthew Bird.
At the plate, Matthew Bird. First pitch of the at-bat.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control, 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
The pitcher, number 52, Jonathan Arnott.
Lester Bowen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Lester Bowen.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Good downward movement fooled him there, 2-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Cubbies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Alex Happ gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Thomas Nicholas wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.